All of our rooms we're designing to a standard. So the reverb times that we design to are actually a variable, so they're not consistent from room to room. The target that we're trying to meet is different. So the reverb times are dependent on room volume. So first we would actually work out what type of reverb times are required for the room volume that we're designing in. And then we're designing the acoustic package, so the diffusers, and we're using different types of diffusers for different positions in the room, but the diffusers and the absorption that we're using, and bass traps. So the ceiling in this case is a bass trap, the floor is a bass trap. There's actually bass traps built into the platform behind the screen there. So all of this we're designing to get a reverb time that's consistent across as much of the frequency range as possible. Now, while there are systems out there to improve bass response and bass reverb, if you like, in a room by cancelling out standing waves, that's only for the subwoofers in the room. It actually doesn't relate back to the rest of the speaker system. And the more that you can actually naturally tune a room like that, when you come to EQ a room, the less you have to do. The way I would always describe this is that the room is a musical instrument, and when you enter a room, you take on that note of that room, and having a room that naturally is nice through the entire frequency range, you can't replicate that by EQing a room. It's a difficult skill to master. It's as much a technical skill as it is an actual art form. There's a lot about acoustics which doesn't always go the way you think it does, and so there's a degree of art and sort of instinct in knowing what you're going to actually get at the end of a project. But we take a lot of pride in the fact that when we actually measure the end outcome on our projects, that we're always exceptionally close to our engineering guidelines of what we started towards. And that's the thing, is you can put anything you want down on a piece of paper in terms of what you think you're going to achieve. But when you get to the end of the project and you're actually measuring the end of the project and actually verifying what it is that you've done and verifying that for the client that you've actually achieved what you set out to achieve, that's a whole different thing altogether. And that's really what separates most of the industry from the actual true professionals in the industry.